Alright, what's up everybody and welcome to the Scarlett Map Hacker Challenge. In the top left, we have Scarlett. She is playing a Holdout Challenge, where of course noobs from the community have signed up and they have their chance to play against her. Here we have Valeda. Normally a Zerg player, but it's picked Terran, and of course, he gets MAPHACKS. That's right, this is Valeda's vision. Valeda can see through. Now this is, notice how it's not fully illuminated. The way this works is this is actually death vision. If you guys want to play this mod, just search MAPHACKER. When you go custom game, create with mod, search MAPHACKER, and there is a mod called MAPHACKS mod by Printf, and you could toggle this on for any player. And the way it works is it gives death vision. Now what's death vision? You'll notice in StarCraft, whenever a unit dies, it keeps vision in the area of it just for a second or two afterwards. And it allows you, say a Zergling dies, you can quickly look over and you'll see Marines walking past. Now, the reason that's different to regular vision is you can't use that to, say, attack a unit out of range up a cliff. Whereas with the other MAPHACKS mods we've used in the past, you could actually see further than your units can see. So you could shoot. In this case, if you have a siege tank here in range of the hatchery, it can't shoot it unless you have a unit actually spotting that. So that is the one difference with this map hack challenge that does make it a little bit more fair, so to say. All right, so Valeda is going to be going for a planetary fortress wall off. Okay, Valeda, I think, has watched the Raynor Holdout challenge, obviously with Lord Callion. I think was it Lord Callion, guys? I think that was the name. And that was obviously a player who was the first one who really showed a deep understanding of how to play a Holdout challenge, which was play Terran, wall off with bunkers, make planetaries, make tanks, and just do not die. Valeda's doing a pretty good job so far, but because the factory is so late, if you don't get tanks up, you can get overwhelmed. Is already going for building armor before anything else. Okay, that's a little bit ridiculous. That is a little bit ridiculous. I gotta say, guys. Oh, Scarlett's gonna go straight for the gold base. Very smart. So notice that Scarlett, she's adapted to the challenge. She says, they can see what I know, but if I play super greedy and economically, I'm going to be able to swarm them with more units than they could possibly imagine. Now, obviously, she's not going to be able to finish as many people off in 3 minutes, 4 minutes, as she did in the original Holdout challenge by any means, but you scale up so quickly in StarCraft. So if she can identify, hey, this player is just being super turtley, which she sees with the Overlord, she's like, okay, I wouldn't be surprised if she takes a fourth base as well, holds down the drone key, and probably goes mass. I would say swarm hosts, maybe mutas could work, but it's risky. Because if Valeda just spams turrets, obviously turrets plus building armor is going to destroy. Factory does go down now for Valeda. Pretty late on that, but you got a bunker, you got a planetary going up at the front. This is going to be really hard to bust through. And Valeda is just saying one base and survive as long as possible. This is not about attempting to win. There is no doubt out there right now, Diamond players watching this going, oh, well, if I had MAPHACKS, I could probably do this and beat her. No, you couldn't. No, you couldn't. You're delusional. You might be able to, but you need a very, very good strategy. I think you need to be Masters. If you're Masters plus, there's always a chance, right, with a clever strategy. But Valeda is not that high level. Valeda is normally a Zerg player who plays in at, I believe, is it Plat 2? Let me check. I'm opening our coaching document. He's one of my students. So I'm like, I got to go check where was his MMR? I think about 3K last time we spoke. So, yeah, just under 3K MMR, which puts him at, like, Plat 2 or something like that. So, as a Plat 2 Zerg, trying to play Terran, he's not going to try and pull anything fast on her. He's like, no, just get building armor. High-sec auto-tracking as well to get extra space. Does need to keep up Marine production just to fill these bunkers up to make them more effective as well. Now, Scarlett is going Aspire and Baneling Nest. That's interesting. I was thinking Swarm Host would be great. But if you think about it, Banelings can just smash through things like planetaries really well. If Valeda gets 3 or 4 tanks out, that's not going to work because tank on the splash on the ramp, the planetary splash on the ramp will just kill the Banelings too much. But if he ends up feeling like he needs to go other units, and that might be the case, he's going to go Blue Flame Hellions. I think maybe he sees that she's going Lingbane Muta, so he's like, hey, Blue Flame Hellions, counter that. I don't know, though. I feel like a Thor or I think Widowmines, Thors, tanks have to be the best things. Mostly Widowmines and tanks. Oh, no! Valeda's going for +1 weapons! Oh, no! Okay, now you might think, well, what's the problem? He's building Marines to put in bunkers. Guys, he's building Marines one at a time. He's going to have at most 10 or 12 Marines with no stem getting a +1 upgrade and spending 100 gas on that is not something that's going to scale well. That's what we call a Silver League upgrade. So what's a Silver League upgrade? A Silver League upgrade is where you're like, oh, this should be good, right? It's when the first thing you do as a Protoss player is build a forge and start plasma shields, because plasma shields applies to every unit and building. Therefore, it'll be good, right? Same mindset. Not worth it. You do that after you have 3 bases. It's not worth it when you're building Marines only one at a time. So this is going to be really nasty. Scarlett's up on 62 drones. She's going to take the gases there as well. I actually think she hasn't scaled her income up as hard as she needs to finish this as quickly as possible. She is building mutas right now, and Veleda has not built turrets yet. Let's go to Veleda's camera. Is Veleda looking through the fog? Veleda, you got to use that MAPHACK vision. He's trying to build a Liberator and a tank right now. I think he's been watching the MAPHACK challenge. He's trying to get his tanks in the right position. Oh no. Veleda, there's mutas popping. He's not looking through the fog. He's not looking. Okay, he looks at the Zerglings outside his base. He's distracted. He doesn't realize mutas are coming across. Oh no, Veleda! Don't die to that. Scarlett with a massive supply block on 120, building 7 overlords at once. But Veleda, he's got some bunkers, but they're not covering the mineral line. The mutas are here. He only notices it now. Build turrets. You need to build turrets, Veleda. You gotta build turrets right now, buddy. What? Come on, build turrets, please. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, this is a disaster. Oh no. Oh no. Veleda is gonna lose the mineral line. I mean, I guess it's hard to bust through the bunkers, but having lost the mineral line is huge there. He's going to start building turrets, but she can pick off at least some of those SCVs. Now, guys, let me know, do bunkers get bonus range from high-sec auto tracking? I'm pretty sure they don't, but I've never actually thought about it. Normally, a bunker gives +1 range to whatever unit's inside. So a 6-range Marauder becomes 7 range, a 5-range Marine becomes 6 range, and so on. Now, chat saying, of course not. It just occurred to me. I never thought about it. I didn't think it should. I know it helps auto turrets. It gives +1 range to auto turrets, planetaries, and missile turrets. Oh, the bunker. Oh, no, the tank. The tank. Scarlett dives on the tank. She wants to take it out. She's like, I'm happy to tank 1 siege tank, 1 planetary. She's going to take a lot of losses going up the ramp, but she is going to burst right on through. She says, take my banelings, daddy. And he's like, what? Why are you calling me daddy? She's like, I don't know. I just want to kill the Terran player. She's going to bust on him. The building armor is legit. Guys, these bunkers have 3 armor. The bunkers have 3 armor. And the Zerglings have no attack upgrades. They do nothing. The planetary, by the way, has 5 armor. 5 armor. Chat is calling me out. They're saying the +1 attack on the Marines is legit. It's helping them kill the Zerglings really quickly. You might be right, Twitch chat. You might be right. These 12 Marines in the bunker are doing a bit more damage. The blue flame was definitely not the best thing to do, but still a planetary there. Unfortunately, Veleda should cancel that command center and make a planetary here, but doesn't have the gas to do so right now. Veleda's trying to sneak an SCV out. Now, for those who don't know, with holdout challenges, the rule that we always institute so that Terrans are not overpowered is you can float buildings, but they don't count as buildings while they're flying. So if, say, you float a barracks off to the corner of the map, the moment all your other buildings are killed, you're eliminated. Unless you land that barracks just before your other buildings are eliminated, and then they have to come and kill it. And if you lift it, then obviously you're instantly eliminated from the game. That's the way we calculate this, so that Terrans can't just float buildings to all the corners and waste time, you know, with nothing happening. Lift their command center at the start, float to a corner. The mutas are around the backside. The Lingbane coming in. The Banelings are going to blow up. For those who don't know, Banelings do 80 damage to buildings. They have a special anti-building attack because their acid gets right up in the foundations. And those Marines all getting overwhelmed. The Liberator goes down, as do the command centers. Veleda still has 1 SCV. Wait, he got out? Are you kidding me, Scarlett? She's done it again. Guys, there was a famous game she played way back when, where she missed a worker literally get out and hide buildings. Oh no. Oh my God, Scarlett's just like, wait a second. She's like, wait. She's scouring the map. She's hunting for it. She's hunting for it. Is she gonna find him? Oh, she's gonna, yeah, isn't there a depot just here? I know there's 2 up. She's missed it. It's right there. She's missed it. It's right there. But he gets revealed because he doesn't have any command centers. And as he gets revealed, it will go down. That SCV goes down before it can start another one. But this is getting him beyond the 10-minute timer. Very impressive for Veleda. Well done. Makes it to 10 minutes and 17 seconds with MAPHACKS. Actually, you know what? Rather than 10 minutes 17, we'll use what it says on the end game screen in the replay. So let's go take a look at that end game screen, guys, because that's going to be consistent. That's a few seconds later. 10:27? Is that right? Okay, that seems like too many extras. Maybe that's the time I left the game. Okay, 10:17. 10:17 is when the victory screen came up. We'll go by when the victory screen pops up. No worries. GGG. Yeah, because I didn't go to the score screen immediately, it added more time. But on Valada's one, it'll say something like 10:17, 10:18. So 10:17. Amazing time from Valada. Survived past 10 minutes. Scarlett is officially washed up. Very good to see, guys. Very good to see. All right, she changes to Protoss at the last second. She had Zerg selected. She just changed to Protoss at the very last second. Scarlett going up against Santa Claus. He is playing Terran. She's obviously decided Protoss is the way to go now. She agreed with me that Charge might be better than Blink. And she said the Stargate isn't actually as necessary. In some of her earlier games, she's like, well, you need a Stargate anyway because Terran can lift buildings. And that's why I went Spire as well earlier. And I was like, oh no, floating buildings don't count. Because it's been so long since she did the first Holdout challenge, she'd forgotten. I forgot to remind her of that rule when we went into this show. So she's probably not going to bother with the Stargate this time around. It's too easy for Terran to defend that when they've got the map hack vision. So yeah, by Azura, by Azura, by Azura. It's the grand champion. I can't believe it's you standing here next to me. Okay, everybody, welcome to a Santa Claus game. I told Scarlett that he's insane. She's about to find out just how much. He's doing the Bomb Cloud. He's doing the Bomb Cloud. Oh my god. He's gonna Bomb Cloud Scarlett. Okay, what an absolute Chad. Scarlett in the top left side of the map. She says, do you know what Ohana means? For those who don't know, Ohana means family. That is right. He's gonna send one SCV back here for some reason. Is he gonna wall off this base? Or is he going CC first? What is this? I'd love to see him wall this off with like depots and barracks. That would be amazing. Wait, is he blocking his own... He's blocking his own expansion with a depot. Watch this. What an absolute donkey. No, with an engineering bay. Wait, you can build an engineering bay without a depot? He's so stupid. For those who don't know, Santa Claus is famous for trolling. That's literally all he wants to do is play the StarCraft in the dumbest way he can possibly think of. I don't think he gets joy from a normal StarCraft. He's actually been really into Immortal recently and enjoying that. And he also, I'm pretty sure, has taken a lot of acid in his life because he just spams weird messages. Walter writes, heed these copy pastors with great care. For this meme, like our jokes, run from the god meme Walter herself. Our darned kin, the non-memesters, have come to our sacred shores to wage war in the names of their lore-accurate and standard metagods. Scarlett's like, are you chat rushing me to distract me? Like, what is going on right now? Long have we prepared for their arrival. We have memed and sacrificed. We have grown dank. We have become the arbiters of cool and cringe. Scarlett's spooked, as she should be. And I don't know if she sees that SCV, but... You know, the engineering bay does help him build a planetary when he wants to do it. She's going to come in. He's actually done the classic Santa Claus move. Blocked his own natural with an eBay. Rise, Walter Worshippers, prepare yourself. Okay, I'm not even going to read these messages, guys. Literally, all you should hear, this is a guy on a street corner going, praise Jesus! If you don't believe in him, you're going to burn in hellfire! In case you guys ever want to wonder, like, if you don't want to read all the Santa Claus messages, it's literally just the ramblings of a friggin' madman. He's just... He's like, I saw Mary the mother in my Cheeto dust. I saw her. Like, it's just, absolute, like, what is he talking about? I don't know. I don't think he knows. And Scarlett absolutely is shook right now because she realizes she is playing against actual insanity. She's like, this is not a normal StarCraft game. She's going to try and build a pylon. He's going to pull 4 drilly boys. She's going to build another pylon. He needs to get that planetary up, but he doesn't have 150 gas. He needs to get on gas. It is Walter Wednesday, apparently. Okay, I don't know what Walter is. I have no idea what he's talking about. The fact that he has these essays on his macro keys, chat's saying he must have these on his macro keys. He's probably got an MMO mouse with like 15 messages bound to them, just so he can try and distract people with his silly chat. He does kill the probe, but these are gateways building on the front. The planetary is erecting. For those who don't know, the planetary is much like a geriatric man trying to make love for the first time in 43 years. It does take a very long time to get it up. So he's trying to buy time right now. The SCVs and the Reaper are going to push back the Stalker. Scarlett microing pretty well, but the SCV is actually buying time, and he's got another command center on the left of the side. Hiding planetaries up could actually buy him a lot of time, and because she's committing so hard to this aggression, she's actually not building her economy that fast. And I actually think this is really going to work out well, because she's like, oh, cool, I've got, I'll go 5 gate and just rally units in. But he's got a planetary up. And so she can't kill it. She can get behind and deny mining, though. That's probably what she should aim for. But the bunker covers the left side. And if he can get a factory up in the back and get a tank guarding it, that's going to be really big. He's also got an orbital on the left side, not a planetary, interestingly. So he's going to be dropping mules there and mining. The Reaper ran in. Looks like it did kill a probe. The Stalker there defending. Scarlett, welcome to insanity. She's like, what even is this game right now? She's going to clean up the engineering bay while she's waiting here. But this is actually so hard to finish off. Now, if I were her, I'd be tempted to go DTs here and hope that he doesn't have detection, especially if you take out the engineering bay. DTs is a fantastic move. But the Reaper is still back in there. And his multitasking is legitimately not bad. For a player who regularly plays, look at this, 70 APM average, is spamming stupid chat messages as well. The thing is, how many macros does he have? Or is he legit just typing this as fast as he can? I don't know. Stalker's getting behind the right side of the mineral line. The Reaper still alive. Could go back in for more damage. Her warp gate is now done. These Stalkers getting some awesome damage done. Those Stalkers derping a little bit from the left side, though. You can see here. Oh, if she can get the tech lab. If she can stop him getting a tank, this will be big. She stops him getting a tank. Oh, he's going to have to go build the tech lab up there where it's a bit more protected. But, of course, very little SCV money coming in. Santa Claus is dropping mules on that left side, so he's getting a bit of mining there. He's building another command center next to her base. It's going to take her a while to clean this up. The single Marine in the bunker, just not enough firepower to contest these Stalkers, only tickling them, really. And you can see the planetary there doing what it can. He's going to pull the SCVs inside, but look at this giant Stalker surround. She's using hold position, staying out of the 6-range planetary fortress, and just trying to zone everything out. This is a situation where he kind of wishes he had high-sec auto-tracking just so he could have 7 range on that. She's going to come in with the Stalkers and fight it. He pops out for the repair. She starts to focus them down. He pops out, pops in. He's got to pop out and repair, but the planetary goes down. Great moves by Scarlett, and of course, in her mind, guys, let's go to Scarlett's camera. She's clearly got the victory, right? It's clearly, as soon as she kills, still going. I'll tell you when no buildings landed. Just so she knows that, because obviously I have to call it the victory if I'll call the victory if there are no buildings landed. She's scouting the map. This is a very small map. Ohana may mean family, but right now it seems like Santa Claus has enough money. He's going to try and get up another geriatric erection in the top left of the map there. He's going to try and drop mules here. No, he's going to lift. He's going to try and make a planetary in her base. Oh, he's so stupid. And you know what? That's actually one of the furthest places from her army. She can pull probes. She can block it. She's going to try and block it landing. If she blocks it landing, she wins this game. Oh, 300 IQ move. He drops the SCV, but she's building pylons as well. She's building pylons. If she can block it, the orbital goes down. That's it. GG. 6 minutes 36. Whoa. By blocking it from landing, remember, a building that's flying does not count as a building that's remaining. That's the rule. And she blocks it with the probe, the pylon. The SCV dropped out to try and kill the probe, but she blocks it out. Very well done by Scarlett. 6 minutes 36. Bloody well played. He'd lost his engineering base, so he actually couldn't make a planetary there. Very well played by Scarlett. GG. Once again, she's sticking to the build, guys. She goes Protoss at the last second versus the Terran player. This is a map, I'll tell you that, guys. So there are rocks down here on Battle for the Boardwalk. Rocks there, gold vase there, gold vase there. You can go all the way down this back path, but you can't access it until you break the rocks. The other direct path is through this weird little zigzag through the middle, along the edges of the beach. This is just an absolutely crazy, bizarre map. Can't wait to get into it. iVanilla, Masters 3 player from Europe here, up against the Protoss player, Scarlett. She does favor Protoss versus Terran. Finds it hard to break those turtle Terrans otherwise. And we'll see how long iVanilla can hang out. What a perv I am, says iVanilla. Of course, reveling in the fact that they could see through the fog of war. And spying on a girl like, oh, okay, let's not make it too weird. Obviously just making a joke, I'm sure, but yep. The highest of Templar, thanks for the tier 1 sub. Hungry Battle for the $50 tip for Reno earlier. Thank you guys for the love. Please do help support show matches like these, as well as our prize pool for Pigfest, by hitting the tip button, everybody who's watching live. All right, iVanilla. It is a bit weird getting used to being able to look through. The fuck is this ramp? Yeah, this is one of the most bizarre ramps ever on this map. It's really hard to wall off. I don't think this will block tanks because they should be able to get through that depot, I believe. Or chat saying that ramp would block. Oh, Actually, I think that doodad sticks out, so tanks might not be able to fit through that, right? Yeah, this map is super annoying to wall off on. It's crazy. Yeah, this was on the ladder back in, I gotta say, early Legacy sometime. It was one of those maps that was just a bit bizarre. Scarlett's gonna go straight for the gold base. She's enjoying these maps. She's getting these gold base boosts and having some fun with it. Of course, this map always got vetoed in actual high-level tournament play. Oh, check it out, guys. There's a little futuristic sailboat there. There's a little sailboat with like a canoe on it, and that's awesome. You've also got nice little beautiful watery areas. And like I said, there's sunbeds here next to these little beaches. So you got sunbeds around a campfire. It's a beautiful map. There's also a poster of a marine next to a bunch of sunbeds stacked up. And a whole bunch of stores. And then there's a surfboards, I think. And yeah, it's basically futuristic resort town. Oh, those little jet skis? There's even little jet skis on the map. So sick. Yeah, this is a cool one. Dun, dun. Okay, she's going robo again. Thinking about a very quick robo timing is Scarlett. iVanilla is going for a one-base Hellion opening. You know, if you can see where her defense is, those Hellions, you drop those down here, you run in, you kill every worker on the gold very easily. The problem is, of course, there's a Stalker coming. So iVanilla needs to ambush that with the Hellions and the Marines, but is rallying them to the low ground, which is a big mistake. You don't want to show your Hellions here. iVanilla's going to run at the Stalker. That's it. I mean, I don't even know if 2 Hellions beat a Stalker without the Marines there. This is a really bizarre choice for iVanilla. Yeah, okay. Oh, he's going Marauders. It's one-base Marauder Hellbat. Oh, this is a vicious all-in, but she's building Immortals. If she gets a battery as well, I think she holds this. Immortals just slay against the Marauders so well. But look at this. The Hellion drop will butcher her gold base. This could actually be really, really cool. Okay, we've got Stalkers hanging out over there. The Hellion's waiting for that medevac. Hellbat Marauder. What a bizarre build to be doing, dude. So iVanilla is going to try to jump on these Stalkers. 6 Hellions definitely beats 2 Stalkers very easily. Does need to move on top and try to get the splash damage. She's focus firing really well, though. And, oh, she loses 2 Hellions. Oh, he loses 2 Hellions for nothing. Oh, no. Oh, iVanilla panicking a bit with the micro. He will now get them, but Concussive isn't ready. Oh, no. He could lift up and drop across and stop her from retreating, but she's got an Immortal. She doesn't care. Oh, no. iVanilla. This is what I'm talking about. I talked about this earlier in the show as the Diamond Conundrum, but let's be real, guys. It seems like today it's the Masters Plus Conundrum, where Masters Plus players are trying to do builds to really take advantage of it, and they are massively falling apart under pressure. Oh, my God. Absolute destruction. She hasn't lost a unit. She didn't lose a single unit.
Kill all units.
That was a perfect game. You didn't lose a single unit.
Perfect game.
Not a single unit.
Even lost units on the 1-base 2-on-1 game.
Yes.
Lost units like Broodlings or something.
That was flawless victory. Yeah, I think you lost like a Marine to a Locust or something in that game as well. But like, wow. Are you finally going to change it up, or are you just going to abuse Protoss First Terran on repeat? We'll find out in a moment. When 5 seconds happens, it cuts off, and the last second stop again.
Hey, I was editing something on OBS. I didn't notice until you brought that up, but thank you. You saved me there.
Damn, I should have forced it to be a TBT. Last time I give you warning on that.
That would have been a sketchy one. TBT.
TBT with MAPHACKS is actually legit really hard.
Yeah.
It's tough. Good luck though, Data C, PVT. Let's see if anyone can stop your Warp Prism, because so far the answer is no.
I think that's the best way to play this, is the robo opening. Bunch of gateways.
Allows you to do just good forward aggressive micro. It's something people don't have experience against as well, so you can tell they're kind of rusty with it. Good luck, yo. Alright guys, we're gonna mute Scarlett there. Oh shit! Carson! It's so difficult to control the late game Terran army. You do not keep a coast to counter Lurkers, coast to counter Ultras, coast to counter Broodlords, coast to counter Vipers, goes to counter infestors, goes to harass enemy bases with nukes. Wow, it's just so hard. It's so difficult to play Terran. Cassis there dropping the very popular copy pasta from Twitch chat to start the game against Scarlett's Protoss in the bottom left side. We'll see if Cassis does actually plan to do some silly ghost build or is just dropping a fun copy pasta and then is just going to do a more normal one, sending an SCV out. That's interesting. People build a lot of queens, not because they are overpowered, but because they are underpowered. 7 queen opener drones faster than 9 queen opener, but Zergs need those extra queens to defend. That's so great. That one there, because you know the person that originally wrote it really angrily. Be like, it's costs money. I have to make 9 queens. It's so hard. And everybody in chat just did the thing we do in Twitch chat. When someone makes a genuine argument with just you can tell they just have a little bit too much on the line and too much invested in people believing them. And instantly everyone just starts parroting them. They're like, yeah, just a 9 queen opening is so cost inefficient. And the person's just there in Twitch chat like, guys, stop, my laptop's melting. It's getting too hot, it's burning me. Please stop spamming the copy pastas in Twitch chat. It's a special culture for those who don't really watch Twitch, but only watch on YouTube. Scroll down to the bottom of a YouTube comment section. On a video with like 1 million views, what you want to do is you want to read a lot of those comments down the bottom. A similar one, maybe go to Reddit, scroll down the bottom of the Reddit thread to the comments that the website automatically hides you to try and improve your user experience unless you click the little plus symbol that opens the messages up, because it's just insane people arguing. Take that, give it some drugs, make it part of a really weird close-knit community, and then you have Twitch chat. That's when you have strange behavior, you know? If anyone was around in the early 90s when Jim Carrey did Pet Detective and everyone was like, alrighty then, alrighty then, alrighty then. Like for the 4 millionth time, it was still funny to repeat his catchphrase. It's only funny with the way he says it. Well, Twitch is like that, dialed up 1,000, and there's 1,000 different catchphrases, and it changes every week. But everyone thinks it's really funny to repeat it over and over and over and over and over again, even though it was only funny for the first 2 days. Welcome to Twitch chat, the height of humor. To be fair, you do have to have a pretty high IQ, though, to appreciate most of Twitch chat's jokes. Anyway, guys, Cassis is doing a 1-base stim all-in. Now, he has to deny her scouting. And the thing is, Robo Gateway, as long as she realizes what's up early enough, she should be fine. But she didn't build an observer. She's going immortal first, so she wants to go kill him. And he's like, I'm just going to make mass marine with stim, which destroys immortals pretty hard. A few marauders mixed in would really help gun down the stalkers, I will say. So I wouldn't mind him mixing in a few marauders. He's going to go factory as well. So I think that's the mistake. I think MAPHACKS are a bit too fancy. I actually think Cassis should just go 5 racks all on 1 base. And even pull the boys with the stim. Don't even bother with shields. Your SCVs are your combat shield. What could I say? Terran are brutal, guys. The Reaper does get taken down by the Immortal there. Bumps into the camera on its way up to the surface of the ocean. Scarlett is committing to a lot of gateways, so I think it's kind of hard to kill her because she's default so aggressive. Unless he can catch her out and like really surprise her with his first big fight or something like that. As it is, I can see her dropping in the high ground. And starting to pick off some units really well. Her observer is here. She's about to find out what she's up against. Let's see how quickly she reacts. This is, of course, her observer just outside the base. The Marines are there. Oh! Oh! He says, surprise, mother trucker! And Cassis stims down the ramp and is like, oh, sorry, where'd your immortal go? Where'd it go? Gets an immortal and a stalker, but it does cost a stim on all those units. So as much as I think it's kind of worth it, he's building tanks as well. He's got to be really careful with stim. So I think an even better move would be if he hid 10 Marines out and flanked her with those Marines. He could have done combat shield instead of stim, and that's going to give you a lot more survivability. Shield battery's not ready, but God, she has so many stalkers. And there's an observer overhead. Remember, MAPHACKS does not reveal invisible units. Not this one anyway. because this isn't really MAPHACKS, it's just death vision, right? So you get vision, but you don't get invisible units actually. He doesn't know about the observer. He should know now because those stalkers are shooting him when they otherwise wouldn't have vision. But he doesn't have a starport. He's got a tank on the high ground. He's going to pull back. Cassis says, okay, I killed those units, but yeah, I am playing a holdout challenge. Let's pull back to the high ground, but all the marauders get taken out. The tank will defend him for now. Scarlett, she has a new warp prism. It's inside the main already. 3 adepts inside the main. He hasn't noticed it. He's got so much pressure on him. He is hiding a barracks on the map. A very wise idea. So he's pulling back into turtle mode. He's also splitting his army pretty well, but baiting another stim there is Scarlett. This is the danger of having stim available and no medevacs. Is you get in this situation where you're like panic stimming. And look at that. She's going to bust the front. Oh no! The tank was too far forward. Oh no, that's a disaster. He doesn't have a new one. Oh, Scarlett is toying with him right now. She drops the adepts, picks off a marine, picks off an SCV, baits a stim, pulls back. Oh, she didn't pull back. Oh! Oh my god, she almost lost that. He should absolutely build a Viking and hunt that prism down. The stalker over there as well. Cassis. I mean, he's going to buy a lot of time because he's just building a lot of bio units. The best thing Cassis has done, not get supply blocked, kept up bioproduction, made stim and shields. Already massively doing better than pretty much every other Terran. This tank needs to siege over here, over here. That's too far forward in my opinion. Nice tank shot does get off. Yeah, it's not bad. That's probably optimal tank position actually. Another stim goes down. There are 2 medevacs out, but they're low on energy. Cassis panic stimming here versus Scarlett. Now, if Cassis can hide some more barracks around the map, she's got such a problem finishing him off right now. She's going Stargate. I think she's thinking about going Tempests. It's going to take her a long time. She's hunting around the map right now, making sure there's no other bases. She's like, I can't get up there with just unupgraded stalkers. It's not going to work. Oh, damn. All right, we've got the medevac on the way. Damn. Okay, more Marines, more Marauders, siege tank there as well. Stargate +1 air weapons is on the way. 2 more gases as well. Going down for Scarlett on that 3rd. That barracks is hiding for now, which I think is a good idea. I don't know if she saw it. I don't think she did. So if he can hide it and then bring it in and land it as he's being eliminated. Yeah, if you can hide a few barracks around the map, that's going to be really effective. It looks like the SCV did get cleaned up. He's going to drop an SCV out on the map. And notice he's trying to dodge her. So he can see where her units are. So he's using MAPHACKS to sneak SCV out on the map with a medevac and hide barracks. This is some Chad plays from Cassis. This is actually really smart usage of the map hack. I'm actually really impressed because he's like, she's looking everywhere for more bases or buildings and he's just like giggling to himself. I'd love to see him do that again on the bottom right. If he could hide a building down there, that would be amazing. Scarlett's going Fleet Beacon. So yeah, she's going to go 3 Stargate Tempest to siege him down. But very intelligent Terran player trying to just survive on one base here, realizing, you know what? I'm a diamond player. I can't get a second base up. This might be our smartest... Oh! It might be our smartest Terran player yet. Our smartest diamond player yet, actually. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Okay, she's going to see that barracks, though. She sees the barracks in the middle of the map. Almost as long as there's silver in game 1, says Scarlett with a smiley. Oh, throwing some shade. She's like, yeah, you're going to need to do better than that if you want to be that proud, idiot. The SCV does get found. Too busy shit talking. His barracks gets found. Uh-oh. I do like the shit talk from Cassis, though. That one does go down. He's going to sneak out another SCV. Her observers see it, though. He doesn't know that she's got the observers there. She's like, no! You little sneaky shit. You think you can hide there? No way, because she's got observers now. Wait, did she miss it? She missed it! She missed it! The Drilly Boy survives! He survives! Oh, Scarlett, she sends a stalker. She's like, where'd it go? She was too busy macroing at home. She's making the tectonic destabilizers as well. Oh, the Stalker Tempest here, and the tank blasting her. Now, he doesn't really have anything that can test the Tempest, but the Tempest is not the highest damage unit. It takes a while. It's a long-ranged sniper, mostly specialized in anti-air. It has 15 range versus air units, or 14 actually, sorry. Used to be like 18, I think, back in the day. I think the original Tempest anti-air was 18 range. Does anyone remember the exact stats? It was like, it shot like friggin' 2 screens away. maybe I'm misremembering it because it just felt so long back in those days, but it was ridiculous. It only has 10 range versus ground, but it has massive bonus damage versus buildings. She gets the tank. Very well done, does Scarlett. There is a barracks there and a barracks there. If he can hide some more buildings, that would be good, but Looks like, oh, she's not watching. She's not watching for the second time in this game. Cassis comes out with a surprise stim and manages to take out 2 Tempests. Oh, wow. Wow. Of course, the original Tempest was nowhere near as nimble as this unit. It was much slower. It was super slow. It was more expensive as well. These ones, they don't do as much damage. They don't shoot as far, but they're much faster and more microable. You can stutter step them. Stutter stepping the old Tempest felt like stutter stepping Thor's, in that it didn't really work. It was like, like it was one of the worst things ever. Anyway, she's breaking in. Is he gonna fly away with his drop, or is he gonna try and stim? Oh, can he get one? He gets one. He's gonna go after the Stalkers and try to gun them down, lower her damage output. Oh, he's doing a pretty good job. He does load into the bunker. I think he just needs to keep committing to the fight, though. He's got barracks there, but remember, floating buildings do not count. I might need to remind him of that. I may need to remind him of that. Ooh, I mean, hopefully Cassius has been watching the whole show and knows that's the case. The floating buildings do not count. They need to come in and land. I don't want to give it away, though. If I type it in chat, I'll give away to Scarlett that there's barracks out on the map, because she's convinced that she found everything. Now, if Cassius could lift the command center and keep that alive, that's going to stop him being revealed. The moment that's dead, he gets revealed after 30 seconds of it dying. So anything he can do to buy time here is big. He's killing some Stalkers. He's stimming forward. He's going to take out the last Stalkers, buying time on that command center. Cassis is diamond, guys. A diamond 2 Terran is massively outstripping everybody else who's played this challenge, getting past 12 minutes, and is easily going to survive longer. He's landed the barracks. Oh, he's a clever boy. Look, it's just out of vision. She's checking corners, and this one's going to come in and try and land there. Unfortunately, though, the command center going down means he is revealed. Oh, that medevac doesn't have an SCV in it. That's unfortunate. This command center... Wait, it didn't die! The command center is still up, which means he's not going to be revealed for a while longer. The command center, the slowest getaway of all time. Right now we have a modern military. We've got a bunch of Humvees, armored personnel carriers chasing down a goddamn person in a mobility chair right there. My lord. And there we go. That means in 30 seconds the buildings get revealed. Scarlett right now is like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I can see the entire map. But she can't see that. And this one's going to come in and get ready to land. He needs to get that close enough to land, because the moment this gets found, it's going to die very quickly. She finds it. Landed buildings only count. Okay, yeah, he knows. He's going for it. I don't think he can get it landed in time. I think he kept it too far away. He kept it too far away. GG. 13 minutes 20. That's it. Oh, hot damn. Protoss Imba. And GG, well played to Cassis, of course. Yeah. GG. Cassis is going to stay in there every second. Playing Scarlett apparently is delectable. But a beautiful game there and a beautiful victory for Scarlett.